は総合山線です。車なfor you to get a turkey for Thanksgiving. Well, at this Turkey Trot 5K Fun Run, the top 3 male and female finishers will win a turkey. But don't worry, there'll be other prizes and giveaways as well. They'll also have a pie raffle after the race. So that sounds like it's going to be a good one. Get a hold of the Samurai Fitness Center for more information. Just call them and see if you can get your run on a little bit. And then also reward yourself, or hopefully reward yourself with some prizes. Hopefully turkey. Hey, the Turkey Trot 5K Fun Run in Yokota at the Yokota East Field. It's coming Saturday, November 22nd, starting at 8. Show up at 7:15. We're going to keep this thing going. Up next is your weather forecast. So stay right here on Eagle 810. I got more for you, Kanto Plane. You scheduled your trip to Australia, but there was a misunderstanding at the ticket counter.
There are no kangaroos here. Why is Vienna Zoo?
You arranged for a tour guide in Thailand, but your guide turned out to be a cab driver. And this is my favorite off-road. And your hotel?
Front desk. The water in my sink is green.
That's why this year you're going to Camp Zama's International Tours and Travel Office. All their trips are planned from the plane ride to the tour guide. You'll stay at 5-star hotels the entire time. Go on, spoil yourself. Stop by Zama's ITT office for your hassle-free vacation. Oh, well, that storm was crazy. Well, back to normal life now.
You can't.
To be an impossible mission. Stop by your home store and see them. Taking a look at our weather forecast. Take it back to the 80s, contemplating that was Somebody's Watching Me by Rockwell, along with Michael Jackson. Yeah, that's the man singing the hook right there. Hey, man, Contemplating wrapped up another part of the wrap up here on Eagle 810. Be sure to check out Shrimpies Over the Hump Shrimp Night in Yokosuka at the Officers Club, the Warehouse Restaurant. It starts at 5. Go get you something good to eat. I got more coming up with Airman After Hours and later on, and we still got to talk about some Thanksgiving events. AP Radio News is next. Here is Higher by Creed.
It's alright if I stay asleep. I don't wanna leave the comfort of this place. 'Cause there's a hunger, a longing to escape from the life I live when I'm away. So let's go there.
AP Radio News. I'm Sandy Cosell. President Obama, now in Myanmar, is thinking about a final plan for taking executive action on immigration. So says White House Press Secretary Josh Earnest.
The president is still planning to make some decisions and announce them prior to the end of this calendar year. That should be an indication to you that the president is nearing a final decision.
Democratic Senator Mary Landrieu, who will be in a runoff for her Senate seat next month, calling for a vote on long-stalled legislation to build the Keystone XL pipeline.
It's a symbol that represents American energy power.
Republicans and several moderate Democrats insist that construction of the Canada to Texas pipeline would create tens of thousands of jobs. Environmentalists maintain the project would have a negative impact and contribute to climate change. There's been a settlement between a Dallas hospital and the family of Thomas Eric Duncan, who died of Ebola there. The AP's Ed Donahue reports.
Duncan's family will receive an undisclosed sum, and a charitable foundation will be set up in his name.
The purpose of that fund is going to be to provide for assistance to the victims of Ebola in Africa.
Les Weisbrod is the attorney representing the family. Nephew Josephus Weeks had previously been critical of the care Duncan received.
Texas Health Presbyterian has recovered, amazingly. They've done a great job to make sure that the family is taken care of, his kids are taken care of.
Duncan was sent home after his first hospital visit. 2 days later, he was back and was diagnosed with Ebola. I'm Ed Donahue.
A Pentagon spokesman calls an attack on 3 U.S. sailors in Istanbul, Turkey, ugly and disturbing. Yankee Go Home was their chant. Protesters carried a banner of the left-leaning Youth Association of Turkey. They threw red paint at the sailors, briefly put white sacks over their heads. Sailors managed to get back to their ship. This is AP Radio News. 19 automakers have signed on to a set of principles that they say will protect motorists' privacy in an era where cars pass along vital information about drivers.
Industry officials say they want to assure their customers that the information that their cars stream back to automakers or that is downloaded from the vehicle's computers won't be handed over to authorities without a court order, sold to insurance companies, or used to bombard them with ads for pizza parlors, gas stations, or other businesses they drive past without their permission. The principles also commit automakers to implement reasonable measures to protect personal information from unauthorized access. Lawsuits, Washington.
The U.S. government now patrols nearly half the Mexican border by drones alone. Shipped to control desolate stretches where there are no agents, camera towers, sensors, or fences. Sandy Cosell, AP Radio News.
This is the Wall Street Journal report. I'm Frank Cipolla.
You no doubt will be shopping for tech this holiday season, but you need not go shopping for that loved one in the dark. Tech pro Rob Anderley says smartphones, tablets, and drones will be big sellers, and advises if you are shopping, ask first.
Don't get too excited about the technology. Make sure you're actually asking the person what it is they want, because often they want a very specific product in one of those classes.
Enjoy the free tunes while you can. The dance party may be coming to an end. The music industry is going to try a new model to generate money, offering paid options to existing services or charging outright. It's one way executives think they can recapture some of the revenue lost to the internet. A half dozen banks, including Citigroup and J.P. Morgan Chase, will be shelling out billions to U.S., British, and Swiss regulators. The banks are paying the fines to resolve allegations they worked together for years to try to manipulate the foreign exchange market. This is the Wall Street Journal report.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Eddie Garcia.
In baseball, for the third time in 4 years, Dodgers pitcher Clayton Kershaw won the National League Cy Young Award. Kershaw was a unanimous selection. Indians pitcher Corey Kluber won the American League Cy Young Award. Free agent designated hitter Victor Martinez has re-signed with the Detroit Tigers, agreeing on a 4-year deal worth $68 million. In college football, the Florida State University's Code of Conduct hearing involving quarterback and former Heisman Trophy winner James Winston has been postponed until December 1st. The request of Winston's attorney. In NBA games note, the Rockets rock the Timberwolves.
Take Pekovic off the dribble, puts him into the spin cycle, rolls right, lays it up and in. The bigot off the dribble and laying it up and in for two. And Dwight's got a big smile on his face, and he should.
KMDE and the Rockets radio network on the call. Rockets are smiling in their 113-101 victory over the Timberwolves. Houston's now 7-1 here. Time with Memphis and Toronto for the best record in the NBA.
First of all, what are you?
May I have a definition?
Eagle 810.